Hey Larry, how you going?
Excellent. How are you?
Good, good. Well, this is the first time we've actually met, and I'm checking in to see how you've been going with Minotaur. Tell us.
Oh my goodness, it's been amazing. I started 2 months ago with the
Yep.
system, and the bots have done exactly what I was told it would do.
Okay.
Constantly taking advantage of all the dips and being able to sell once the market began to come back, crypto market.
Perfect. So trading specifically Bitcoin, right?
Yes, I started off with Bitcoin and Ethereum,
Yep.
but eventually, in talking with my advisor, we
Yep.
moved just into Bitcoin.
Okay. The reason we trade Bitcoin, obviously, it's more predictable. We believe in the long-term value of it. A lot of cryptos might never recover, right? So they become more high risk, more dangerous. So we like to just focus on Bitcoin specifically. So tell us about your returns, how much money you put in, how much you've been seeing. Yeah, give us an idea of that straight up.
So I started off with 55,000.
Yep.
It began to give me returns. I received a few $1,000s. Then I added another 15,000 after that,
Yeah.
continued to increase the returns. So once
Yeah.
again, just taking advantage of this. I look forward to adding more to this.
And the actual process, right? Like, are you doing anything at all throughout the day, throughout the week to control this? Like, what effort is it taking on your part?
Zero effort. I think that the biggest part on my side is constantly hoping for the market to drop so I can get some more positions. It's just been amazing. I've been trading personally probably for 25 years or so.
Yeah.
And it's a big difference between watching all the charts and really trying to make decisions on my own on what to do. And just now I'm able to just let the bot do what it does. So
Yeah.
this is great.
So you mentioned something interesting there, which is the kind of contrarian aspect of our investing strategy, how we're not trying to predict the price. What we're doing is we're reacting to it. So talk more about how you want the price to drop. Like, why do you want the price to go down? How does that make sense?
Yeah, so every time the market drops, and there's a method behind the madness that I've now figured out while talking to my advisor. As the market drops, it takes larger and larger, shall I say,
The orders we call them.
positions. I call them positions. It takes larger and larger positions, and it takes advantage of that. And then as the market begins to rebound, it long story short, sells it, and I just see the profit in my wallet.
And can you see how Bitcoin is a unique asset to trade in this way? I know we saw the other day the Japanese yen crashed against the Australian dollar, and these are fiat currencies that the banks are printing more of. So it's like catching a falling knife. But Bitcoin obviously has these rallies that are constantly rallying. That's almost helping us get out and walk the price down if we need to, right?
Yes, the volatility is definitely there, whether it's going up or it's going down. Once again, constant movement is something that we look forward to. I was just looking at my positions as it began to sell them the last couple of days ago. And now I'm just praying for the market to drop again. I'm waiting for it.
That's great. So I'm over here in Australia. You're in the US.
Yes.
Tell us about the support team and where they're based and how they've been helping you. And, are you happy with all that kind of stuff?
So my advisor is Fernando, and he is amazing. I've reached out to him many times. We talk on the cell. Once again, it's only been 2 months for me, but I had probably about 8 or 9 calls over these 2 months. I think what amazes me the most about him is his knowledge, number one, of the market, but the knowledge that he has of the system that's used, the bots, how they work, how to set them up, the suggestions that he's given is, I believe, the reason why I'm profiting the amount that I'm profiting. So you can't beat that knowledge.
And he's based in San Francisco, right? So the support times are all fine.
Oh yes. Yes, he's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, but in reality, I have no problems. We'll meet whenever. I just set based on the schedule, set what time I'm available that he has open, and he comes in every time with no problem.
Cool. And is your goal sort of more a conservative approach with a larger amount of capital? Like, what's your kind of where do you like to see yourself in terms? Obviously, you can see now with the algorithm, we can do what we want with it in terms of it's very flexible, right? If
Yes.
you want it to be more aggressive, if you want it to be more conservative, we can basically help you achieve those goals.
Yes. Once again, that's where I believe the knowledge comes into play, because it gives you an idea of what you can and what you cannot do. For example, you want to make sure that you protect yourself so that you don't get liquidated. You want to make sure that you track how much is going in, how much is coming back. And I understand, based on Fernando's explaining, it's a certain percentage that you want to use throughout your trades. So once again, yes, great.
And he's also showed you, I don't know, but we can also set it up with literally we can trade the spot market with this strategy if we want to. So adding a little bit of leverage is an option for people if they want to just jack up those, just add a little bit of aggression. But it's still done very, very safely. And as you said, Fernando is giving you very good guidance on how to achieve the goals that you want, right?
Yes, he has. And I am using leverage now. I think the first month he, just had me fill things out, try things to see how they work, make sure I understood everything that was going on. Then he incorporated leverage, and I'm taking advantage of it because of, once again, that increased profits. But at the same time, tracking, great risk management.
Perfect. So what would you say your monthly return percentage is? Like, what are you seeing? What are you happy with? What do you feel like this system can achieve for you?
So because of the market, and it's been going sideways for a period of time.
Yeah.
So when it's doing that, of course, you're not, if it's not dropping, you're not buying more positions. But I still have maintained 8% each month so far. So, I mean, by the end of the year, I foresee myself doubling my money with these.
Awesome. Awesome. And you haven't seen it go parabolic up yet. Again, wait till that happens and you're just collecting on those base orders. That's good fun.
that's what I'm looking forward to.
all our new clients have been, we went through it last cycle and it was a good 8 months, man. It's just like you'd wake up in the morning and it would be base order executed, base order, take profit, base order, take profit, base order, take profit. So you've pretty much been running this during a kind of a bear market, really. Like, we had a bit of a bull run, but it's kind of been stagnant for the last 6 months, and you're still getting those kind of returns because Bitcoin has that volatility, right?
Yes, that's exactly what's been happening. But once again, the increase in my wallet has been great, regardless, even though it's going sideways. I'm looking forward to the rally.
Cool. So if anyone's thinking about joining, what would you say to them if they've got a call booked with one of our specialists, or if they're thinking about the program? Tell us, what would you say to them?
I will be honest. Once again, I've been trading for a long time, number one, and I'll be honest and say I've used multiple bots in the past. This is by far the best one I've had.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Larry.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
Cheers.